So I printed some structures here. These are my shrimp houses. Ladies, how are you? Taking it easy in the shade? Yeah? Big Mama? How you doing, Big Mama? Darla the Destroyer? Betsy the Boss? Alright, so I got the table moved away and I'm getting ready to move the water from the fish tank via a pump over into a holding tank just temporarily. You'll notice that all the stainless steel that was on the floor is now moved away. And what I did is I stacked it up all in here in kind, and I made this spot available here for where we're going to put the grow area. So we're going to put the fish tank right down there, which will be up off the ground now. It'll have the new flooring underneath of it, which will insulate it, and then we'll have a nice backdrop there to get some cool marketing photos, because we're going to get this thing turned on here. It's moving right along. So we're going to give this a shot here. I got this old diaphragm pump from Hab 1 days, and we're going to use it nicely here. I think it's supposed to be self-priming. Oop, don't want to get too far down there. Not self-priming. All the arrows are going the right way, so I didn't make that mistake. Turn that off. All right. We gotta remove all this stuff anyway, so. Get out of there, get there, bubbler. The light. And that. Okay, so maybe just get a good start here. Ooh. You're leaking like a sieve there, buddy. Why are we leaking like a sieve? All right, hopefully get a better response this time. It's not the world's greatest. So I've seen in Days of Thunder where they're checking out the car and he's like, that's not the answer I was looking for. Wants to go. Trying to go. Oh, it is sucking. All right, we're pumping finally. And I have half of it on the floor here. Seems like I should be able to fix that though, huh? All right, try that again. There we go. Just needed a little prime. That's better. It ain't great, but it's better. So now, I don't have to empty this all the way. I just got to get it down a lot where we ain't going to break it when we move it. Also looks like it needs a really good cleaning. Got warm water. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now, so it is a warm day. It's kind of nice in here with shorts on. I mean, I had Carhartts on earlier, and boy, it's just as bad as I remember it. Put it that way. I printed these little, make sure there's not one in there. So I printed some structures here. These are my shrimp houses, Mark 1, version 1 shrimp houses, to give them cover while they're in there. So far, a few of them have climbed in there. All gonna want to move out of the way here. Oh. You can see I just got the water going in here. I cleaned this all out earlier, and we're collecting that water not to waste it so we don't have to recycle, nor do we want to cold shock them. Got us a biofilter here. I was hoping to have all the stuff built and the grow towers going. Get that back in there. When I got the shrimp, but because of the incident, that timing was all off. Whoa, there we go. And I just screwed up my biofilters there. That sucks. Goes back in. Recovery complete. All right, be a little murky for a while, but we had them going. So I do have the filter going there, and the grow towers, because they're aquaponics, they're the biofilters for when we're doing this full time. Just like what we did with the trout, you know, we didn't have to have a filter system for when we were raising trout because the grow beds were the filters, which is what makes aquaponics cool. So I also got this scrub brush here so I can scrub everything. I'll give it a little cleaning here. Water warm leads to a lot of algae growing. Algae is good and bad because algae is what they eat, or it's one of the things they can eat. These guys got food as well. And it's a diaphragm pump, so they do get sucked in. They're just going to go into the other tank. I have a little headache. I went like that. I'm trying to stay away from them. For everyone who's concerned, I'm trying to stay away. Oop, what does that sound? Oh, it's in my head. I need to have caller ID. I got my earbuds in, but they don't put caller ID over the earbuds. I need to have that. There's got to be an app for that. I need to get it. Because the phone's in the other room. My hands are all wet. I'm going to go in there in the middle of this. Ow! That was my finger. Still pretty heavy. Boy, those earbuds, I tell you what, it sounds just like my phone's right next to me. It's kind of freaking me out. All right, see you guys when we get this moved. All right, we got it filling back up. Got the tank filling. Lots of shrimpies in there. We got the water over here moving with the diaphragm pump. I also raised it up off the ground with some cribbing that I had. Leveled it all out. I'm really glad I started on this project when I did. Sadly, my Martian vacation, workcation, is going to come to an end. Just got a call from the guy I buy hay from, and he's cutting hay, which means, you know, why I'm doing all this. I got to get all this stuff cleaned up. I got to get a spot for the grow walls to go, which this is where they're going to go. I got to build a little thing for them to sit on and do all this. We got the tank moved, got it raised up off the ground. I know a lot of you were concerned about it being on cement. It's up off the ground now. I don't have any foam, to those that are wondering, and I'm not going to go buy any. Winter's a totally different story, and we're going to have a different setup for winter. While I was doing this, fluorescent lights up above you went out. This guy looks like it's having a hard time. And now I've got to go get hay. So I've got to finish cleaning up the shop here and make space so I can get the hay trailer backed into where you guys are at. It backs all the way up to where you're at, and then I throw the bales up into the loft. You'll see that. I'll get some video for you. But it's going to be it for this video. I'm happy I got this all moved. Happy I got all the metal and everything. We should have metal this week as well. The rest of the metal should be here. So we've got a busy week this week and next week. Hay, and metal, lots of work to do. Lots of work. There's lots of work. So thanks for following along. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. If you really like what we're doing, you can support us on Patreon for the cost of less than a candy bar per month. In the meantime, this is TheRealMartian, out. Here's all the metal. I got it all piled up into its type. See there, oh, little shadow, sorry. Get back over here. There we go. Lots of metal and more coming.